Alright, guys, we're going to get right to it. We're going to get right to it. We're going to make sure we're live. And we're going to go. Make sure everything's set up, and we're going to get right to the game. We're going to get right to the game. Make sure everything is working. All right, looks like we're good. Alright, guys, for the new players and the old, the first person to correctly guess what I'm making will get a point on the scoreboard. So, we have reset the scoreboards from the last stream today. However, everybody who made it earlier still has 1 point. They still have 1 point. First person to correctly guess what I'm making will enter the scoreboard, and if it is their first time entering the scoreboard, they will also be entered into the Hall of Fame. And whoever... Giraffe, welcome back. Richard Green, welcome back. Javier, welcome back. Egg! Oh no, guys. It's not a hat, not a whale, not a shark. Guys, Egg is a reigning champion, and we'll have you guys know. We'll have you guys know. Oh, sorry about that. Alright, this is actually taking a couple balloons on this one. It's not a tiger, it is not a light bulb. It is not lips. First person to guess correctly what I'm making gets a point on the scoreboard. It is not lips, it is not mouth, it is not a snake. It is not a tiger, it is not a light bulb, it is not a dinosaur. Alright, guys, you guys are getting close, you guys are getting close. Or are you? It is not a whale. It is not a whale. Hello, Pablo Gonzalez. We are playing a game. You are welcome to join. The first person to correctly guess what I am making gets a point on the scoreboard. Not a boat. Hello. Hello. Hey, hey. Welcome back, Chloe. First person to correctly guess what I'm making gets a point on the scoreboard. Okay, that balloon is going kind of haywire. We're going to have to do it with another one. All right, so far, this is what we have. This is what we have. We've got a couple people on the scoreboard from earlier on the stream. I have reset the scores. Many people joined the Hall of Fame the last stream, and one person even joined the Hall of Champions. First person to correctly guess what I'm making will get a point. Who will enter the Hall of Fame tonight, and who will enter the Hall of Champions today? Only one person can enter. It is not a fruit bowl. Only one person can enter the Hall of Champions per stream. It is not a crab. It is not a shark. It is not a fruit bowl. That is a fun guess, though. All right, guys. Oh, I cannot lose that one. I need it. All right. All right, guys. It is not a crab. It is not a whale. These are great guesses. These are great guesses. This is a huge one. This is a huge one. Can anybody guess what it is? It's not a sword, not a giraffe, not an alien. It is not a shield. It is not a bow. It is not a bow. It is kind of big. I should have maybe made it smaller. I actually don't need those two. Oh, I lost it. Where did it go? It is not a shower head. Did anyone get it? It is a stingray. Congratulations. Guys, it was a stingray. We're going to go right back to it. Who said stingray first? It looks like Javier said stingray. We're going to go ahead and give Javier a point. I'm just going to confirm that, make sure that nobody said stingray first. All right, moving on right to the next design. Guys, first person to get it correctly will get a point on the scoreboard. Congratulations, Javier. Congratulations. Welcome back, all the old players, and welcome back, all the new players. Everybody new here. If you guess what I'm making, and this is just one of the many games we play, if you guess what I'm making correctly, you get a point on the scoreboard. All right, on to the next one. First person to correctly say what I am making will get a point. Do I know how to do a turtle? I do not. I used to know how to do a turtle. I will absolutely add that to my repertoire of things. Now, the color does not matter in this game because some people are so good at this. A balloon animal is correct. However, we're going to go a little bit more specific. We're going to go a little bit more specific. Sorry, I did not make that neck long enough. Oh my God, twisting it the wrong way, guys. First person to get it correct. First person to get it correct will win a point and be on the scoreboard. It is technically a balloon animal. We're going to go a little bit more specific, but you don't have to be the most specific person. Do I have a marker? Should we start? It is a giraffe. Congratulations. It is a giraffe. I'm going to see who said giraffe first, and then we're going to make sure that the right point goes to the right player. It is a giraffe, hence the really, really long neck. All right. Welcome everybody, welcome. I'm going to see who said giraffe first. Oh, I'm glad you guys liked the stingray. It looks like Richard said giraffe first, and it looks like Rachel was very close to Richard, but it looks like Richard got it right before. So, we're going to go ahead and give it to Richard. Alright, guys, moving on to the next design. Yeah, it's a broken balloon. That's not going to make much. Alright, guys, the first person to correctly guess what I am making will get a point. And if it is your first time earning a point on the scoreboard, you permanently get inducted to the Hall of Fame. And once you enter the Hall of Fame, you never leave. Yeah, not a crocodile. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. It's not a worm. Sometimes I'll repeat designs, sometimes I'll make new ones you guys have never seen. Alright guys, it's done. We're going to go ahead and start drawing it. Oh my God, look at that horrible face. It is a bee, it is a bee. It was the first one to get it, it was the first one to get it. It looks like Javier was. Yoshi, that's a good guess. Butterflies looks close, similar. Alright, it looks like Javier was the first person to say bee. Javier, you're going to get another point on the board. Javier, it looks like you're currently in the lead for this stream with Richard trailing right behind you. Alright guys, we are moving on to the next design. We are moving on to the next design. Let's see. Congratulations. Woohoo is right. Congrats. Guys, we stream all the time and we play games together. I host, and everybody and anybody who comments is the one who gets to play. All you have to do to play is comment. And everybody is welcome as long as they keep it a friendly and fun environment for everybody. We're all here for a good time. And to watch me make new balloons and mess up balloons, we play other games as well. In fact, once we get enough players, we will play random mini flash games with the wheel. But for now, we're making fun balloon art. First person to guess what I am correctly making will earn a point on the scoreboard. You guys are allowed to guess. As soon as I start making the balloon, you are only allowed one guess per chat. However, you can send as many chats as you want. You may send as many as you want, guys. And we have new games added every single week. We'll be adding new games. In here. I do not see it yet. I do not see it yet. There's not an octopus on a tree. Now, just so you guys know, I like to keep this game very fair. And so what that means is, if I see the correct answer, I may or may not stop making the balloon. Depends on how close I am. However, I always make sure that the right answer is the right, whoever got it first is going to get the point. Alright. Start drawing on it. Oh, someone's giving me some trouble. Not a mouse, not a mouse. Alright guys, once you see the face, I think you're going to get it. It is a shark. It is a shark. It is a shark. I'm going to go back and see who the first person to say it was. It is not an anteater. It was a shark. Let me go ahead and go back, guys, and just that shark just blew right off. Didn't it? Alright. What were the guesses? We had crocodile, worm, fly, bee, mouse, bee, butterfly, bird, alligator. Got me again, Javier. You're absolutely killing it. Yeah, he's doing good. Worm, snake, monkey, appreciate it, Richard, awesome, dog, alligator, flower, octopus, tree, elephant, snail, Tommy gun. That sounds pretty cool. I'm going to have to learn how to make one. Sunflower, motorcycle, coconut tree, jackhammer, palm tree, sword, mouse, shark. So it was Javier with the shark. Javier, congratulations on your 4th point. You are really, really heading it up here. I'm going to go ahead and turn this. I'm going to go ahead and take that off. Give me 1 second, guys, and we're going to continue the game. Alright, I assume you guys can still hear me. Fun fact, I cannot hear myself. Yet, I somehow still had this on. So I didn't even notice I had this on. Alright, we're good. We're going to continue on. I'll be streaming, hopefully, a couple times a day, almost every day of the week. As playing games and creating games is one of my favorite things to do. Alright. First person to correctly guess what I'm making will get a point on the scoreboard. It is not a tree. It is not a tree. First person to correctly guess what I'm making will get a point on the scoreboard. Hey, it's Dot. I'm here to say good night. Good night, Dot. Thanks for tuning in again. I'll be back tomorrow and Friday, and then I'll be back Sunday. We got a special show Sunday. Hearts. It is a heart. You guys don't have to get it exact. You have to be close enough. Good night, Dot. Heart. Congratulations. Yoshi, it looks like this is your first time entering the scoreboard. So, Yoshi, congratulations. Since this is your first time entering the scoreboard ever, you will also, after the stream, I will be adding you to the Hall of Fame. And once you guys enter the Hall of Fame, you never leave. You guys are also numbered from first place to whatever number you get when you enter the Hall of Fame. I expect it to be very big, so I want you guys to be in the OGs who are in this channel when it's starting off and when it's small. One day, there will be many, many names on there. Thousands of names. I'm really hoping, guys. And it's really cool if you guys have such a low number. Now, the real challenge, though, is only one person per stream will enter the Hall of Champions. Yoshi, congratulations, and I promise if you come back, you will see your name on the Hall of Fame. And it's such a small board, I'll probably have to rewrite it many times. All right, we're going to continue on. Yeah. Good to see a newbie get that. Good job, Grape. All right, guys, what are we making next? We're making a fun one. First person to guess it will get a point. There we go. First correct guess. And you guys are allowed as many guesses as you'd like, just one guess per message. Not a horse, not a snake, not a sheep. I keep messing it up though. Oh, come on. I'll have to undo that. Try that one a little bit better. There we go. I'll have to be careful with the hints because sometimes I give it away too soon. Like earlier, I accidentally said what I was making as soon as I made the first twist. It is not a cow. It is not a cow. Alright, and you guys guess it. Oh, that's a fun one right there. There we go. Sometimes I'm going to throw you guys off, throwing some new ones, throwing some old ones. You guys are going to see new balloons just about every single time that this stream happens. We're going to go ahead and start drawing the face. We're going to go ahead and start drawing the face. Not that the face helps much because I am so bad at drawing. That's why I do balloon art, because it is the only art I can do. Tiger, lion, yes, that is correct. Cat is not quite correct, but tiger and lion. Guys, you just have to be close enough on here without being too specific. Just because it is balloons, we're going to see who either said tiger or lion first. We had some great guesses. Yes, welcome to the Hall of Fame. 2 snakes. No, that is a good guess, though. Snake, horse, sheep, cow, meerkat, fox, cat, dog, Sid the Sloth, tiger, grapevine. Congratulations. You were the first person to get it correctly, so you are entering the scoreboard tonight. And it looks like this is your first time entering the scoreboard, which means later you will be added to the Hall of Fame, and once you enter, you never leave. Congratulations, grapevine. I added you to the scoreboard. Give me 1 second. I gotta get to a point, and I like to keep the points a different color just so that way you guys can differentiate. Awesome. We're gonna keep on going. Guys, first person, congratulations. Welcome, Grape. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. Yes, congratulations. We have a couple new people entering the Hall of Fame this one, so that is pretty exciting. All right, what are we making next? Oh, one of them. is not a whistle. However, it does whistle. Sometimes when I make it and I pop them, they just go flying. Alright. Oh, I had it stuck on some stuff over there. There we go. We're going to keep going. Alright. Get that out of the way of the view. Alright. Oh, I almost. There we go. Alright, guys, give me 1 second here. First person to guess what I'm correctly making will get a point on the scoreboard. Alright, guys, what do we have here? What do we have here? Not a giraffe. They have super long legs. Pretty old. It is a dinosaur. It is a dinosaur. Yes, we have a dinosaur, or any kind of name for a dinosaur, as long as it's not a flying dinosaur, would have been accepted. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to make sure that you were the first person to say dinosaur. It looks like Finn Brethel. It looks like so far, and I'm just going to confirm, guys, because I like to be fair and I like to make sure I give it to the first person. Yep, awesome. Hey, Finn Brethel, looks like you're new here. Congratulations. This is your first point on the scoreboard. I'm going to add you to the scoreboard. I'm going to give you your point. And since this is your first time earning a point in this game, you also enter the Hall of Fame permanently. That will be updated after the stream. Well done, well done. Congratulations, Finn Brethel. Make sure I do my best at spelling your guys' names right. Finn Brethel, congratulations on your first point. Next time you come to this stream, and I hope to see you again, you will see your name on the Hall of Fame. All right, guys, let's continue on. The show must go on. Guys, we got a lot of new people who are already added on the Hall of Fame in the earlier stream. We already have some new ones. We have at least 3 people entering the Hall of Fame after this stream. That is exciting. That is very, very exciting. All right. And some of these designs do take more than 1 balloon. You guys are ready to start guessing as soon as I start. First person to guess it correctly will get a point. It is not a spade. Oh my, it is nothing now. We're going to go ahead and re-blow up that one. Big oof. Sometimes they pop, guys. Sometimes they pop. That is okay. That is why I have hundreds of balloons. This one does take multiple, though, so we're going to keep on going. It is not a pillow. It is not a duck. It is not a traffic light. Oh, man. I might have to try to make a traffic light. That sounds fun to try. First person to guess what I'm making correctly will enter the Hall of Fame. Well, or just get a point on the scoreboard if you're already in the Hall of Fame. And by the way, whoever gets the most points by the end of a stream will enter the Hall of Champions. Unless you're already there, then we're going to give it to the person with the next most amount of points. I might have already seen the right answer. I'm actually not 100% sure, so I'm going to have to check in on it. And I always have to learn new designs, because some of you oldsters some of you guys have been coming here for the last several streams. Oops. Know what I'm making pretty fast, so I always learn new stuff. It is a flower. We have a flower. 4-leaf clover. That's a good guess, and I'm going to go ahead and end it right there. We're going to see who said flower first. Light bulb was a good guess. Traffic light. That's a fun guess. The goat. A rubber band. It looks like Javier. You got flower right away. You know what? I got to remember not to use the correct colors, because some of you guys know what I'm getting when I grab the correct colors. Congratulations. Javier in first place with 5 points. But I have you guys know, if we get enough viewers, we are going to start. When we get more viewers, we're going to start spinning the wheel for flash round games, and many points can be handed out during those games. We're going to continue on for now. Congratulations. Congratulations. I forgot I dropped my pump. Give me 1 second, guys. I got to bring that over to me. And I really hope you guys join me Sunday. Sunday is going to be a very important stream. I'm going to be adding some fun stuff on Sunday that I'm looking forward to. All right, guys. What do we have next? What do we have next? All right. First person to correctly guess what I'm making. Oh, we're going. Oh. Give me 1 second. Once I finish this part, I will show you guys a little bit. Fix the eyes. But I want to give away what it is. What do we have? What do we have, guys? What do we have? We have to start drawing on it. Not that my faces are going to help. That's supposed to be a tongue. Does that look like a tongue? It does not look like a tongue. I should look at it more. We have a snake. It is a snake. Congratulations. It is a snake. I see the correct answer there. So now we're going to see who said it first. We're going to see who said snake first, and then they are going to get a point on the board. Let's see. It looks like on my screen, it looks like Grapes is right above Richard with the snake. Now, Grapes, good job on your second point. Good job, good job. All right, the game must go on. We continue, we continue. How many people do we currently have right now? We have about 3 consistent people. We got a couple more, and we're going to throw in the spinning wheel. We got a couple more people. We're going to throw in the wheel. But for now, we continue. First person to guess what I am making will get a point on the scoreboard. It is not a rattlesnake. It is not a rattlesnake. Right, you do win some and you do lose some. I like, it is not a B. It is actually done. It is not a B. I would draw on it See if you guys can tell what it is, but man, my drawings are. There we go. Oh, that's a great face. That's a pretty sad face. Who's got a butterfly? It is a butterfly. Who said it first? Who said it first? Congratulations. I should not have thrown that marker on the ground because now I have to find it. Actually, I have plenty. All right. Who said butterfly first? We had a lot of good guesses. It looks like Javier with the point again. Good job. Javier is in the lead. All right, guys. First person to guess what I am making correct. First correct guess gets a point on the scoreboard. All right, guys, what is it? Can you guys guess? First person to guess correctly will get a point. SW, I have no clue what that is. Ord, SW, Ord. I think I'm gonna have to give it to you. I think I'm gonna have to give both Javier and Grapes a vine here because I know what Javier meant, but you did not fully say it. But and Grapes fully said it. But I'm gonna give you guys both a point here because that is a weird situation right there. Javier with the point, Grapes with the point. Grapes, you may not have said it first, but you did say it fully first. So we're gonna just give you both a point there. All right. This is for fun. You messed up, hello. I see that. That was a funny one. That's fair teamwork. Congratulations, guys. So got it. Quick. First person to guess correctly what I am making gets a point. We lost it. Oh no, we lost it. It's not an elephant. It is done though. It's close. A little bit more specific than a bird. Can you guys guess? The first person to guess correctly will get a point. It is a swan. It is a swan. Richard, you were so close there, bud. You just came right in after Javier. Congratulations, Javier, with the swan. Oh, God, guys, I have balloons everywhere. I gotta get a couple out of here. It is not a goose, but I will learn how to make a goose now because I really like that suggestion. Keep losing my pump, getting used to the new setup. All right. First person to guess what I'm making correctly will get a point. Javier is smashing it today. He is doing great. The longer you guys stick around, the more you'll pick up on this game. So I always have to learn new ones. Gotta stay ahead of the regulars. This is a weird one, guys. This is a weird one. Especially because I did not do it right. So give me 1 second. I gotta fix that. There we go. Alright, guys. What is it? What is it? Hey, welcome back, Chloe. What is it, guys? We have the eyes and the nose. Can you guys see it? It is not a buffalo. It is not a cat dog. It is not a fox. Maybe this will help. The little... that is a camel. Yes, congratulations. It is a camel. Welcome back. Oh, Richard beat you to it this time, Javier. I'm just going to go back a little bit, guys. And thanks, Richard. This is the best I've done so far. That is true, Javier. Monkey, dog, cat, panther, wolf, cat, dog, buffalo. That's a good guess. And it looks like, Richard, you were the first person to guess it. Richard, where are you? You're right up here. All right, guys, we're gonna do a flash round. We're gonna do a flash round. We are gonna do Battleship. We're gonna do a round of Battleship. All right, now I'm gonna tell you guys the rules before you start, just so we're all on the same page. You are allowed as many messages as you want, but you're only allowed 1 guess per message. But you can fire them. You can fire them. You need to give me a letter with a number. The letter needs to be A through J. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. The number 1 through 10. The first person to get a hit will get a point. Many hits can be handed out. All right, guys, go. The very first time I see somebody put a message, I'll put 30 seconds on the clock. Many points can be handed out. Many points. There we go. 30 seconds added on the clock. Remember, you need to pair a letter with a number, A through J, 1 through 10. You are allowed as many guesses as you would like, as many guesses as you would like. Many points can be handed out. Seconds is done. I'm adding done. All right, guys, I'm going to go back and read them now. We've got a small window for this game, and that window will change depending on how many players are. We're going to read them. Richard Green, C7. That is a hit, my friend. That is a hit. Good job, Richard Green. That is a hit. We're going to go ahead and give you a point. Carrying on, we have Javier with I9. That is a miss. Grapes, B9. That is a miss. Richard, H4. That is a miss. We have I5. That is a miss. D3. That is a miss. J4. That is a miss. A1. That is a miss. A6. Miss. A2. Miss. I8. Oh, we have I8 as a hit. Congratulations. Let me see who got that. That would be Richard again with the I8. Where are you, Richard? Good job on that point. Good job on that point. Continuing on. B7 is a miss. A3 is a miss. A4 is a miss. B10 is a miss. A5 is a miss. F4 is a hit. Who said F4? That would be Richard. Oh my God, Richard, you're just nailing it on this one. You're nailing it. Oh, Javier, you got to keep your lead up there if you want to enter the Hall of Champions, because Richard is coming up on you. All right, A10. Oh, let me get back up there. A10 is a miss. A6 is a miss. I'll have you guys know once we have a lot more followers. Some of these games can give out many points. All right, congratulations, guys. We got 3 hits. We got 3 points. We're going to go back on, and we're going to continue with the balloon game. Congratulations to the both of you for your points. Let's carry on. Those are great hits, guys. Those are great guesses. Good game, good game. Now, just so you know, there's still many points on that. We may or may not add Battleship back on through the night. We're going to see what happens. That is supposed to be a flash game. It's going to randomly happen. Oh, great. Drake just said ooh or oh. Very first design I ever learned how to make that. When my interview for a balloon artist several years ago, I learned it on the spot, was taught on the spot. What is it? It barks and it is a dog. Congratulations, Richard. Richard, good job with the dog, Javier. Richard is gaining on you for the Hall of Champions. However, if we got a lot of subscribers, you guys will not be able to know who's going to get in the Hall of Champion because some of these games are wild, some of these games are new. Congratulations, we're going to carry on. It is not a car. Great guesses. We have great guesses all around, guys. We have great guesses. It is not a B. It is not a B. All right, guys. The roof as it falls. It's not a dragonfly. It is actually done, though. It is a snake. It is a snake. Sometimes I'm going to throw you guys off and make the same one. There we go. There we go. Just making sure we're all good here. Making sure the stream's still going good. It's still up. All right, let's continue on. Good job, Javier. Congratulations with your point. Continuing on to the next design. First person to say it correctly will get a point. It's not a shark. Not a B, not a B, not a B. Not a sword, not a sword. Broken phone charger, not a broken phone charger. That is a really funny guess, though. Not a dinosaur, not a caterpillar. Actually, it looks like, yes, it is a motorcycle. Congratulations, Javier, with the next point. I'm going to go ahead and finish it so some of the viewers can see what it looks like, because if they are returning contestants, they're going to want to learn the balloons that I can make. And because you guys are always learning the balloons that I can make, I'm always having to learn more. I'm always having to learn more, which makes it fun, and it keeps my skill up, and it keeps you guys entertained. Let me go ahead and pop this balloon. Struggling to pop it. There we go. Yes, it is a motorcycle. We have the front wheel, back wheel, gas tank, flashlights, and we've got the little handlebars. Awesome. Trippy, welcome back. Gen Z is almost 30 years. Dang. No, it is not. All right. So that point is going to go to Javier. Love the motorcycle. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just going to make sure, Javier, that you said motorcycle first, just to be fair. It looks like you did. Congratulations. Welcome, Kay Cara. We are here playing a game. That was an awesome motorcycle. Thank you very much, Trippy. I appreciate that. Javier dominating the board tonight. All right, guys, carrying on. The first person to guess what I'm making will get a point on the scoreboard. Not a heart. That was a good guess. Not a heart. Not a heart. Not a heart. Oh man, looks like I really messed this one up. Oh right. All right, guys. What is it? I might have made this side a little bit longer than I meant to. Oh my god, guys, it is just coming apart. Give me 1 second. I'm going to finish it. Oh my god. Oh. That one came apart so fast. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I did not do good with my sizing. It's a bow tie. It is a bow or bow tie. They are both correct answers. Oh man. Pretzel. That is a funny answer. It is a little bow. Who said bow or bow tie first? I would accept either answer. Bow is a little bit more accurate, though, but we are lenient with this game. It looks like Trippy. Trippy said bow above Javier on mine. There we go. All right. Trippy, welcome to the scoreboard tonight. And of course, I remember you. I already know you're already on the Hall of Fame. What's your number, Trippy? Your number is 25 on the Hall of Fame. You're the 25th person to enter the Hall of Fame. Which, guys, just so you know, now the Hall of Fame is at 29 people. All right, Trippy, welcome to the scoreboard. That is not the color marker that I want to use. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Welcome back. Welcome back, guys. I did give you your point. I have to make sure. I like to be fair. It's good to see some repeat players, guys. I like to see you guys come back. This is really fun. Sunday's going to be a really fun one. I'm really looking forward to Sunday, guys. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. I'll be streaming the next 2 nights. I'll be taking Saturday off, and then Sunday we will be going. All right, guys, we've got quite a few people playing. It looks like we're going to spin the wheel after this, and we're going to get a new game in here. We're going to get a new game in here. All right. Sunday, fun day. Let's go. I hope you guys join Sunday. I'll probably be streaming many times on Sunday. Probably a couple hours at a time, taking a break. We'll see. We're going to play it by ear. But I'm really looking forward for what we have going on. Man, guys, this one is so fast. It just comes out of nowhere. It really, really does. What is it? What is it? It is a heart, Richard. Good job. Good job. And I'm going to make sure that Richard said heart first. He did. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my god, this is neck and neck with you two. All right, how many do we have? We have Javier, we have Grape, we have Richard. 3 people. This is great. I don't know if Trippy is still here or not. But it looks like we have enough people to spin the wheel and get a good one. We're gonna get a new game going. This is gonna be a little flash game. Hey, Trippy. We're gonna see what we have, guys. We have Blurt. We're gonna be playing a round of Blurt. All right, guys. The rules for Blurt are simple. I'm gonna give you guys 2 fun definitions. Up to 2 points can be awarded. One person can get both, or 2 people can get one. Now, the first definition is the hair on a man's face. The second definition is one of the usually brightly colored leaf-like parts of a flower. The first person to tell me the answer to both of these questions, or either of these questions, gets a point. The hair on a man's face is called. And 2, one of the usually brightly colored leaf-like parts of a flower. And you must say exactly what's on here. Petal is correct. What is the hair on a man's face? This is the fun definition. It is a beard. It is a beard. It is a beard. So, beard and petal were the answers for Blurt. Richard, it looks like you got both of those points. It looks like you got both of those points. Oh, we have you guys tied for number 1. And you know what? Looks like we have enough people here. We're going to spin the wheel again. We're going to spin the wheel again. What do we have? We have another round of Blurt. We have another round of Blurt. Let's see what happens. All right, guys. I'm going to get used to making sure I'm explaining this right. With Blurt, up to 2 points can be rewarded to up to 2 people. I'm going to give you 2 fun definitions. I will let you know the first and the second. As soon as I start saying it, you can start guessing. You're allowed 1 guess per message, but you're allowed as many guesses as you like. Just keep on rapid firing. The first fun definition: a large sea animal that lives in the Arctic and has tough, wrinkled skin and large tusks. The second fun definition: one of the ridges placed across the neck of a stringed musical instrument. Wow, this might be a tough one. The first one, walrus, is correct. All right, we're going to go on to the second definition. One of the ridges placed across the neck of a stringed musical instrument. Walrus is correct. So we have a point for the first fun definition. The second fun definition: one of the ridges placed across the neck of a stringed musical instrument. Do I have my ukulele here to show you guys? I do not. Nope, I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to go ahead and put 15 more seconds on the clock. If nobody gets it in the next... Nope. You guys are so close. If nobody gets it. Oh, you guys are so close. Oh, you guys are so close. You're going to have it as soon as I say it. I'm going to type it in the chat. And we'll see. We'll see if anybody gets it before I hit enter. I'll give you guys another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Trippy, it was Fret. I really wanted to give you guys a chance to get that. Yes, it was Fret, Trippy. Good job. So, I believe Javier and Trippy both got a point. Trippy, where did I put you? I put you all the way at the top up here. Okay. Javier. All right. All right, good job, guys. That's a tricky one. What do we have? We just got a balloon. We're going to go back to the balloon game. Well done, everybody. Well done. All right, guys, balloon game starting. The first person to correctly guess what I am playing will get a point on the scoreboard. You guys have to guess what I am making. I have to remember what I am making. A crouton. That's a funny guess. That is a funny guess. See, this is why I love playing games. Hope everyone out there is having as much fun as me, because I am really enjoying this. Thank you guys for coming back. Thank you guys for joining. We're going to be live streaming games all the time with new games added, hopefully every single week. You guys will see games that you find on the shelves of stores. You guys will also see games that I have created in the past and games that I will create just for this live stream. I've been creating games for many years because it's one of my favorite things to do. And I'll have you guys know It is because of you that this stream is so fun. So really, thank you guys very much. I appreciate this. This is actually awesome. Oh my God. And I can promise that I will make more balloon animals. Every single week I will learn more. I cannot promise that my faces will get better because, man, I am bad at that. It is a monkey. Who was the first person to say monkey? They will. Thank you. Thank you. They will get the point. Let me see. Let me see. Who said it? Who's highest on the board with monkey? Who is highest on the board? Richard, I don't play any instruments, so is useless. Hey, I don't know if I would have gotten that one either, to be honest. All right, let's see. Crouton is a funny guess. Hedgehog, I might have to write that down and learn. Let's see. Cat, tree, monkey. Richard Green with the point. Richard, congratulations. Richard, you got the point. You were the first one to correctly guess. Oh, man, you guys are neck and neck with the Hall of Fame. All right, we're going to spin the wheel. We're going to spin the wheel. We're going to see what we have here. We have another balloon. All right. Let me make sure. There we go. Oh, wait. Did you say it was Richard? That's who I gave it to, right? Yeah, okay. Perfect, perfect. Perfect. Just making sure. Just making sure. Thank you, Trippy. I appreciate it. You know, one thing I've really liked about this playing with you guys is so far it seems like everybody's been honest with the chat. Did you say it was a tie? All right, Grapes, I'll give you a point. Sometimes it is hard to tell because of the latency, and everybody's connected to the game a little bit differently, depending on how far you are with internet and your internet connection. So I like to respect ties by giving you guys both a point. Unless one came very obviously later than the next. But sometimes it is hard to tell. So, I think we did get balloon on the wheel. We did get balloon on the wheel. So, we are going to make another one. Remember, guys, the color does not matter. Do try to make the size matter, though. Some designs use one balloon, some use two. I try to just make the one balloon designs because they're faster, but that's not always the case. I know you just start the stream with a fun one. It's not a pretzel. It is not a pretzel. That is funny, though. It's actually not a butterfly. It's not a butterfly. That is weirdly close, too. It is not a flower. It is a dragonfly. It is whole. That's funny. Yes, it is a dragonfly. I'm going to give a point to the first person who said dragonfly, which I think was Trippy. However, I must check. Pointy thing. Grapes, we're going to have to be a little more specific than that. All right, Trippy, it looks like you said it first, but I'm just going to double check. Give me 1 second. Oh, yeah, I wrote that a while ago, and you were actually giving them a point. I think it's taken a while for my messages to get through to you. Yeah, there's some latency issues with the internet sometimes. So I know there's a lot going on here with the internet, and it's okay. I'm still trying to figure out how to make sure that this game is always as fair as possible with the internet being different for every single user. So I'm always trying to work around that. All right. Good job, Trippy, with the point. Where I keep forgetting you're at the top of the board right there. All right, we're going to do another balloon. We're going to do another balloon. We're going to see who gets it. Oh, wow, those snap and they do not feel good. First person to guess correctly gets it. It's not a camel. Oh, this one might pop, guys. It's got a little bit of a rip right in the nozzle. A line of ants. What a funny guess. What a funny guess. Not a ladybird, not a flower, not a bee. Oh no, that was wrong. Nope, can't use that one. Gotta make it obvious, gotta make it obvious. What we have here. Actually, have not seen the correct answer yet, which I'm not surprised. I wanted to. What is it? The first person to get it correctly gets a point. It is a dragonfly. I thought I'd throw you guys off by making the same one twice in a row. It's not a bird, but I don't think bird is a specific enough answer typically. It is not a bird. It is a dragonfly. It's not a lily, although that sounds fun to make. Javier, you've got the point. You've got the point. All right, guys, we are going to take a 5-minute break. I'm going to put 5 minutes on the clock. I will be back, and we will. I did throw you off. I was trying to throw you guys off. I won't do that too many times, making them back-to-back. But I like to throw you guys off because these the people who are coming back, the regulars, they're getting so good at the game. Haha, I got you. Good, good, good. You guys are getting me most of the times. I'll just do a couple pumps, couple twists. You guys will get it, so I got to throw you guys off. All right, we are 1 hour into the live stream. We're going to take a 5-minute break, and we will be back, and we will play more games. We will play more games because it's my favorite thing to do. So, 5-minute break from when I walk out the room, and yes, I try my hardest to keep to that. I even carry a stopwatch with me. That break is going to start right now. See you guys back in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Good time for a bathroom. I spilled my drink. That's okay. That is okay. Wow. I threw that right onto my drink. That is fine. Oops. Big oops. That's why I put it on the floor. Guys, I'm so sorry. I forgot to set it. I'm just setting it. I'll be back in 4. All right, guys, we are back. We're going to continue very shortly. Oh my God, I have balloons everywhere. Balloons everywhere. Oops. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, for anybody just joining, you know the name of the game. Actually, the games don't really have a name, but I'm going to catch up on the chat, and then we are going to continue to play. Aha, Richard Green, time for a smoke. That's funny. Trippy, where is he located? I have no clue. Are you talking about me or someone else? This guy Egg is in here. He usually destroys. He usually does destroy. Richard, actually, Javier is only 1 up on you. I'm sorry if my ticks are a little confusing. Javier has 12, and Richard, you have 11. That might be a little weird. I got some really bad handwriting doing a little weird. I'm going to catch up. Trippy says Hannah is awesome also. Yeah, Hannah is. Yeah, she's in the Hall of Champions. You're doing great, Richard said Javier. That's true. Default 2. Default was actually the second person into the Hall of Fame. Fun fact, first person into the Hall of Fame, Corbin, was the very first person to get a point. Never seen him again, but it's funny. If you guys ever enter the Hall of Fame, you will not leave. One day, probably pretty soon, have to add it to a bigger board, reiterate them all. That's okay. Richard said, I'm having fun and enjoying every minute of it. How about you guys? Richard, I'm so glad you're having fun because I would really like to do this long term because I really like this. I've been making games for a long time and I really enjoy this. So obviously I didn't make all of these games, and some of these games I am making, and some you guys will see some games I've made over the past few years, and I'll be making many more for the stream. Javier, you have been to a lot of them. You have been almost all of them. Trippy says good, clean fun, and no trolls. Yes, we can thank Javier and myself for that because we are both. Javier's been helping moderate. He's a good friend of mine, and he has helped. We only had really one bad troll, and thankfully he was there to get rid of him. Yeah, we're gonna keep this a clean environment. You know, I want everybody of all ages. I don't care if you're 5 or you're 70. I want everybody to come here and have a good time. That's why we also have a variety of games because I want it to appeal to a lot of people. Richard, this is your first time and you're loving this channel so much. Hey, man, I really, really appreciate it. Trippy, where am I located? For now, I am located in the Midwest. I'm not sure how long I will be in the Midwest, but... Richard, you're going to tune most nights. That is awesome. Guys, I'm going to probably start streaming maybe twice a day because I would like to do it. I'd like to hit as many time zones as I can because I want to be fair and I just want a lot of people to have fun and play games because I really feel like games are a great way to connect. So we're going to get right back to the game right about now. All right. Grape said this is indeed fun. Richard said, thanks, Mindful Discovery. Richard, you don't understand. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, because I would not be able to do this without you guys. So thank you, guys. I honestly don't know who's having more fun, you guys or me. Like, I love this. I just love that I got people to play games with. I got one of my good buddies in here playing games, too. You gotta be careful with those snaps. It's like a little rubber band, and it does not feel good. All right, guys, we're going to continue on. All right. What are we going to make? Oh, no! Speaking of Hannah, welcome back, Hannah. They were just saying. Trippy, speak of the devil. Hannah, welcome back. Richard, so much better than watching people sleep or streaming Fortnite. Yeah, I don't know why there's people sleeping on streams. This is goofy. It's goofy. All right, guys, you're here now. You came late. Oops, no problem, Hannah. Well, actually, just so you guys know, Hannah is already on the Hall of Champions, so if she comes in and destroys Richard and Javier out of first, remember, if you're already in the Hall of Champions and you're at the top of the scoreboard, I do pick the next person because I want your guys' names on these boards. You had dinner. Awesome. We're going to get started. Welcome, welcome. Great. You keep seeing people do ASMRs and the sounds are weird. Yeah, Javier and I were watching some ASMRs the other day, and we also thought that the sounds were weird. First person to name it will get a point. Not a fan of ASMR. You guys find ASMR boring? Yeah, I find it boring, and then I usually swipe a couple minutes away. Dog! Yes, Javier, you got the dog. You cooked chicken tenders and made a salad. Man, that does sound good. Javier, congratulations on the point. Guys, if you keep coming, you're bound to get on the Hall of Champions because it's the regulars that seem to get on the Hall of Champions. Although I say that, Hannah got on really fast, Ashton got on real fast, Phantom, we're still pretty early. Theophile got on earlier. Although Hannah and Egg destroy, so you guys are lucky they're already on there. They do pretty good. They do pretty good. All right, guys. You know, we got a lot of people here. We got a lot of viewers. It's a dog. Yep, we are going to do a wheel spin. We're going to see what we got. We're going to see what we got. We got a lot of special games tonight. What do we have? We have briefcase. We have briefcase. All right. So with the briefcase is a fun one. We're going to see if it comes in play. I'm going to tell you guys the rule of the briefcase. There will be something random in the briefcase every time I open it. Next time we get briefcase, I'm going to close the briefcase. The time after that we get briefcase, I will ask a question about the item that is in there, and the first person to answer the question correctly will get the point. So that is a very passive game that will happen, may or may not happen more throughout the stream. Maybe it doesn't close tonight. Maybe it does. We're going to spin again. We're going to spin again. We're going to stick with the wheel for a little bit. We have Outburst. We have Outburst, guys. All right. I have to remember which one Outburst is. It's this one. All right. Fun little thing with Outburst. So I'm going to give you guys a category. Up to 10 points can be... Up to 10 points can be earned during Outburst, and you guys know it's going to be the first answer. There are 10 answers on this card. I'm going to give you guys the category, and I'm going to start the clock. The first person to say, now, there's only 10 answers on this card. There will be many answers that are correct, but if it's not on the card, it does not count. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys the category, and as soon as I see a message, we're going to start the timer. The category is Things You Catch. Things you catch is the category. There are up to 10 answers, which means there are up to 10 points that can be given. All right, we have our first answer. We're going to start the clock. We're going to start the clock. Category is Things You Catch. And we are done now. I'm going to hit done. How does it go again for spinning the wheel before I say the answers for this? Hannah, we're going to start the streams with Balloonar. I'm going to randomly spin a wheel, and we are going to play the game that is on the wheel. I have 6 games that are on here twice each. All right, we are going to go through... And I'm going to tell you guys if any of your answers are on here. I'm going to tell you guys if any of your answers are on here. The answers are a little weird, and some of them are actually kind of inappropriate on this one, and so I'm actually not going to read them on the stream. One of them is appropriate. There's actually only going to be about 9 points that can be given out. Okay. Javier Goatman, you said fish. Fish is on here. I'm going to go ahead and hand out these points as they come so I don't get confused. And I want to be fair. And Hannah, if I did not explain the wheel enough, we will. I can reiterate and go a little bit more. I'm actually going to read these off just in case I missed something you guys said. A fish, a train, a mouse, a wave, a cold, a falling star. I'm just going to say it. I don't know why it's on here. It says hell. I don't know. You can catch. Yeah, a cold. It said fish twice. So if two people said fish, I'll give the point to both. And then a bus. Just in case I miss you guys' answers, I want to make sure I'm reading them off. And now I'm going to go through and I'm going to check. Javier, you did get fish, and I gave you your point. Frisbee was not on here. Balls was not on here. A cold is also on here twice. That is interesting. A fever. You know what? That is close enough to a cold. And so I'm going to give it to you, Richard. Remember, guys, we're not going to go exact. We're going to get pretty close. Hall. Wow, that is really close to hell. So I'm actually just going to give you a trippy. That's great. That's funny. All right, bus. I did see bus on here. Who said bus? Richard, you said bus. You're going to get that point. You're going to get that point. Frisbees is not on here. Ball is not on here. Javier with Goatman with disease. Or Javier Goatman diseases. We're just going to give you the second cold there. All right. Richard Green, ride. All right. As you're not completely wrong, it's almost not specific enough. Trippy with cold. I think I gave the second cold out. All right. Sickness. Bus was taken. Cold was taken. Catch a tsunami. That would be a horrible... Oh, vibe. That's funny. Foul ball. Hannah, you were too late. Oh, I'm so sorry, Hannah. So, let me explain it. I gave all the points. I think I gave all the points out as they come. Hannah, I'm going to explain the wheel. Actually, we're going to play the wheel right now again while we have plenty of players. So, the wheel. There's 12 slots on the wheel, and I have 6 games on the wheel. And every game is written on here just for today's session twice. And so I'm going to spin the wheel, and we're going to determine which game to play next. We have last word. So this is a new game I don't think some of you guys have seen. So for last word, I'm going to explain it twice. We have a subject and a letter, okay? I'm going to tell you guys the subject, and then once I tell you the letter, we're going to start playing. And I'm going to randomly type in done in the chat. And yes, I will have my eyes closed so you guys know it's random. And whoever's answer is above mine will get the point. So the subject is things that are fast. And before I tell you the letter, just to repeat, you guys can give one message at a time. Your message must start with this letter and be in the subject, things that are fast. And I'm going to go ahead and type in done. And I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to randomly stop. All right. And whoever's message on my screen is right above mine will get the point. This is called last word. All right. Subject, things that are fast. The letter is C. Go ahead and start spamming your words that start with the C that are related to the subject, things that are fast. And once I see, all right. Go ahead, guys. I see you guys started. And it is called last word for a reason. The more guesses you get, the more likely you will be right above when I say done. All right, I typed it in. Let's see. That was Javier with car on my screen. Javier, you get a point. Good job. Also, by the way, guys, if you guys do like certain games and you don't like certain games, let me know, because I can host any game that will work on stream. But if you guys aren't liking them, I'm going to do them less or not do them at all. So it's all about feedback on what games you guys do and do not like. Did it look like we have somebody? Bubba Chuck. Welcome, Bubba Chuck. What a cool name. Bubba Chuck. That is fun to say. Bubba Chuck. Bubba Chuck. Bubba Chuck. Once you get a point on the scoreboard, I get to add your cool name to the Hall of Fame. So close. All right, guys, we're going to spin the wheel again. And see what game is next. We will not do 2 games in a row on this. The spin is a little funky. So, actually, the only game on the spinner I will do twice in a row will be the briefcase. I kind of want to see what kind of guesses you guys said for the C's. Cheetahs, cars, cat, car, cat. Awesome. Awesome. Those are good guesses. All right, where is my pump? The first person to guess what I am making before I am done will get a point. One I haven't made in a while. Cloud would have been a good one. Even Coyote would have been a good one. Coyote would have been a good one. I will have you guys know it is up to debate. If you would have said something like crayon and you were the first one, I would have not allowed that. I would have gone one up. Would have gone one up. What am I making? Oh my. Oh, the head's so weird on this one. Guys, please guess before I have to draw the face, because you know by now I'm horrible with faces. And it's funny because I have the whiteboards and I really got to practice. It is a giraffe. I see giraffe is somewhere in there now. I just have to see who said giraffe first. Good job. Good job, good job. Let's see, let's see. Hannah, did you get a point for saying car? Wasn't it car? So it's actually how that game works is on it's called last word for the previous game before the draft. It's called last word. So whoever gets in the last guess before I say done, and I will randomly say done, will get the point. If that does not make sense, I will explain it in a different way. I don't always know. I mean, it makes sense to me because I'm explaining it, but that doesn't mean I'm explaining it correctly. It looks like Hannah got the giraffe point. Good job, good job. Oh, Hannah, are you entering the board tonight? Watch out, everybody else. Yeah, and I'm still trying to figure out how to concisely explain these games. So, this is a developing stream. This is a developing show. So I apologize if I don't explain something clearly. I do apologize on that. Oops, I hit my board. Good job, Hannah. Welcome to the board tonight. Trippy, hey guys, it's been fun. Got to be up early. See y'all tomorrow night. Yeah, all right, Trippy, we will see it. We will see you tomorrow night. All right, you got it now. Nice to play with you, Trippy. Welcome back. We'll see you tomorrow night. I'll be streaming for the next 2 nights, taking Saturday off and being back Sunday. Have a great night, Trippy. All right, let's move on. We are going to do the wheel. We're going to do the wheel. What do we have? We have a balloon. We just did a balloon. We're going to do another one. We have Blurt. All right, guys. We have Blurt. And this is why it is important for me to explain it every single time. Okay, guys, I'm going to do a quick definition on Blurt. Yes, you are on the board. Grapes, it's okay if somebody thinks you're leaving or not, as long as you get that first answer and you get a point. And even if you leave, your points stay on the board, and you always stay on the Hall of Fame. Okay, guys, we have a new game right now. It landed on Blurt. So what Blurt is I'm going to give you guys, and by the way, 2 points can be earned on this game. I'm going to give you guys 2 fun definitions of something. And you guys, the first person to tell me the word for either of these fun definitions gets a point. Up to 2 points can be rewarded. So one person can get 2 points, or 2 people can get 1 point. All right, the first fun definition A small, shallow, and you guys can start guessing as soon as I finish saying the first fun definition. The first fun definition, a small, shallow bowl at the end of a handle used in preparing and eating food. 2, the second fun definition, a point about halfway between two things. I'm going to go back and forth a couple times. The first fun definition, a small, shallow bowl at the end of a handle used in preparing and eating food. The second fun definition, a point about halfway between two things. All right, spoon in middle it is. Spoon in middle it is. Spoon is for the first one, a small, shallow bowl at the end of a handle used in preparing and eating food. What a goofy thing. A point about halfway between two things is middle. We're going to see who said a fork. We're going to see who said spoon and middle first. Oh, spoon grip. That one threw me off when I read it, and I had the answer. So, Richard with spoon. Good job, Richard. Good job, Richard. You're going to get your point. Oh, my God. Richard's catching up to Javier. And middle, Javier, looks like you're the first person to say middle. Good job, guys. Good job. All right. We're going to go ahead and spin the wheel again. I think in future streams, I'm only going to be spinning the wheel as long as we have at least a few consistent players, because some of these games are definitely going to need a few more players. All right. This is a great amount right now. We're going to spin the wheel. Hannah, you'll get the hang of it. Everybody, once you guys learn the games, what do we have? What popped up? The briefcase closes. You guys have 3 seconds before I close the briefcase. Next time it lands on a briefcase, I will be asking a question immediately about the item in here. Just so you guys know, the item will be different every single time the briefcase game is played. So, that's a fast spin, and we're going to go ahead and do it again. Oh, guys, we have Battleship. Do you guys remember how to play? Remember, you must give me a letter between A and J paired with a number between 1 and 10. You are allowed as many guesses as you want. As soon as I get one guess, we will start the clock. Go ahead and start. As soon as you get one guess, we're playing Battleship. Give me. There we go. We have our first guess. Battleship. Between A and J and 1 and 10, you must pair a letter and a number. Pair a letter and a number for Battleship. Only 3 hits have been done so far. The first person to get the hit, either this session or the previous, will get the point. The poll is closed when I type in done. Sometimes you get some extra seconds because of technical difficulties. All right. All right. It is done. We're going to start reading them off and see if anybody got any hits. Richard with A6 is a miss. I8 is a hit, but it was already hit before, so it does not count. F6 is a miss. H2 is a hit. H2 is a hit. All right, who said H2? That would be Richard said H2. All right, good job, Richard. We're going to carry on. B7 is a miss. D5, miss. B5 is a hit. B5 is a hit. Oh, that's Javier. Good job. I almost forgot to give a point. And guys, please remember if I ever forget, things happen. So, Richard with B1. Richard, I'm sure you're making Javier nervous because he does. Wow, you guys are both fighting for the crown tonight. Hall of Champions. Oh, man. Carrying on. B3 is another hit. Who said B3? Oh, my God. That is Javier. You guys are just neck and neck. This is exciting, guys. This is fun. I forgot who just got that. Who said B3? Javier. Okay, this is cool. All right. G9. We got G9 is a miss. Just double checking. B9 is a miss. C5 is a miss. D8, miss. C5, miss. D5, miss. B2. B2 is a hit, and that is Hannah. Good job with the hit. Good job with the hit. All right, on our board right here. You're getting your second point. Good job. Grapes, vines, A4. That is a miss. Javier with E5. That is a miss. D9. That is a miss. E7 is a miss. C5 is a miss. E3, miss. F2. F2 is a hit. Good job, good job. F2 is a hit. Who said F2? Grapes, good job on the point. That is a hit. All right, all right, all right. Grapes, I was pretty sure you were on the board. Yeah, you're down here. Okay. I thought you were on the board. Good job, good job. E10. Oh, I lost it. Where did it go? Javier with E10. E10 is a miss. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a couple hints. I think the first round of Battleship is going to be no hints. And then randomly I'm going to give hints throughout. So there is nothing on A, nothing on J, and nothing in 10. So A, J, and 10 are useless. I'm going to give that hint. It's up to you to remember. And since you guys are kind of OGs and you've been coming here for a while, you might want to bring a pen and paper sometimes. These games are going to be rapidly changing. Those hints could help. That's another hint, by the way. All right. Guys, that was awesome. Great, great, great. I'm going to catch up with the players in the chat. All right. Don't know what was deleted, but thank you for our great moderator because we want to keep everything good. Courtney, we are playing a game. Courtney, we are playing many games, actually. And since you're new to the channel, I'm going to let you know, if you get a point on, if you ever get a point by being the first person to get whatever game we're playing, get a point on the scoreboard. If it's first time on the scoreboard, we're going to enter into the Hall of Fame. And you know what? Since you just joined and you gave 4 guesses, I'm going to go ahead and read your guesses out. So, Courtney said G8. Oh my God, Courtney, you got a hit. You actually got a hit. Okay. Guys, this is a lenient game. I hope you're good to the newcomer. Courtney, you got a hit. I'm putting you on the board. Congratulations. I'm going to read your other 3 guesses in a second. Courtney, congratulations for entering the scoreboard and the Hall of Fame. Since it is your first time on the scoreboard, your name will go up on this Hall of Fame. And when you enter the Hall of Fame, you never leave. Congratulations, Courtney. I'm going to go ahead and read your few guesses, your few other guesses, and then we're going to continue on. We're going to spin the wheel and play the next one. B9 is a miss. A3 is a miss. D6 is a miss. All right, all right. Okay, awesome. Courtney, welcome to the game. Welcome to the scoreboard. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. Just so you know, the Hall of Champions is whoever gets the most points in one stream. Unless you're already on the Hall of Champions, then I go with the next person. Okay, guys, we're going to spin the wheel. We're going to spin the wheel, and we're going to play the next game. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got Blurt. We got Blurt, guys. We have Blurt. I'm really liking Blurt so far. All right, guys, quick explanation on Blurt. I'm going to give you 2 fun definitions. All right, as soon as I finish saying the first fun definition, or even as soon as I start reading the first fun definition, you may start guessing. You are allowed 1 guess per chat, but you are allowed as many guesses as you want. Up to 2 points can be handed out this round. So either 1 person will get 2 points or 2 people will get 1 point. Now, the first fun definition, and you have to give me the correct word exactly on here. The first fun definition. One of the hard pointed growths on the head of some animals as cattle, sheep, and goats. The second fun definition. A tube with a small bowl at one end for smoking tobacco. I realize I should have read that first. The first fun definition, one of the hard pointed growths on the head of some animals as cattle, sheep, and goats. The second fun definition, a tube with a small bowl at one end for smoking tobacco. All right, I see pipe is correct. Pipe and horn. Perfect. Pipe and horn. Horn. Great. Pipe and horn were the answers. Now, I always make sure I'm fair. Courtney, you're new to this channel, so I always go back and I check to make sure that I give it to the first person who guessed correctly. Now, so I'm going to give a point to the first person who said horn and the first person who said pipe. And yes, you can get 2 points this game. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. Yep. Okay, Javier, you said horn, and horn was correct. Javier, 20 points. That's awesome. Now, Richard, you said pipe. Now, Courtney, sometimes you don't know those. It's fair. You knew the goat question, obviously. That's fair. Courtney, sometimes there's discrepancies with internet latency and stuff, so let me know. Let me know if something's going weird on your end and we're trying to troubleshoot everything. On my screen, it says Richard is above Courtney with pipe. So, Richard, you are going to get that point. Oh, my God, you guys are getting close. All right, guys, we have plenty of players to keep going with the wheel. What do you guys think of the wheel? Yeah, because we have a lot of repeat players here. And we got a lot of new players. Are you guys liking the wheel? I'm liking the wheel. By the way, the wheel is going to consistently change with the different types of games that are on here and the ratio of the games that are on here. The goat knows his own. What do we have? We have briefcase. The first person to tell me the color of the item in the briefcase gets a point. The first person to tell me the color of the item that was in the briefcase when I closed it gets a point. Richard has it. It was red. Congratulations. We're going to show it right now. It was red. Congratulations, Richard. One, two. Okay, I have to move, before I give you your point, so I don't get confused, Richard, I have to move you over, because I was almost getting confused with your points. So I have to make sure I spread the groups out, groups of points out a little bit. Now, guys, briefcase is going to be very random every single time. I will be putting different items in there, and I'll be asking different questions about it. All right. In fact, I should probably take these out now, since we don't need it. Okay, we're going to spin. Now, yes, Courtney, and you can always go back in the stream. That could be a little difficult. Sometimes, if you guys can remember what was in there, or if you just go back in the stream. Some mini games do span across multiple rounds, and that is definitely one of them, and we have more in the future adding soon that will also span across multiple rounds. All right, guys, we're going to spin the wheel and keep on and keep going. What do we have? We have Battleship. I love Battleship. All right, guys, let me explain the rules before we start. You have to give me a letter between A and J and a number or a letter between A and J paired with a number between 1 and 10. You're allowed as many guesses as you want, but you must only have one guess per comment. Go ahead and go. I'm going to start the clock now. Well, I'm going to start the clock once I see, there we go. By the way, there's only 7 points left to be given out during Battleship. All guesses are welcome until I hit stop. Until I hit stop. All right. Oh my God, you guys are giving so many. All right, we're done. I'm hyping it in. I had to get more pegs, so that was perfect timing. Sometimes I'm lenient and I will read some past my done marker, depending on how many points we're giving out, you know. So we're all here to have fun. We're all here to have fun. I'm having a lot of fun. All right, I'm going to go back and read. All right, let's go ahead and start with B5 is a hit, but it was already hit. H3 is a miss. Yay, your favorite game. Awesome. C7 is a hit, but it was already hit. E9 is a miss. Let me try to do this so I can do a little bit faster for you guys. I just said E9. B4. Oh, B4 is a hit. Not only is a hit, that ship is sunk. There is no extra points for sinking a ship. I just want to let you guys know when it is sunk. So if you're familiar with Battleship, it can help you with your strategy. B4 was a hit. Who said B4? It was Grapes Vines. Grapes Vines, where are you? Oh, Grapes Vines is catching up to that Hall of Champion. I'll have you guys know. C4. B8 is a miss. Oh, C4 is also a miss. Forgot to say it. B3 is a hit, but it was already hit. D9, D9, D9 is a miss. A9 is a miss. B2 is a hit, but it was already hit. B9 is a miss. B5 is a hit, but it was already hit. B1 is a hit, but it was already hit. E7 is a miss. H3, what do we got for H3? H3 is a miss. B7. B7 is a miss. E9. Where is he? E9 is a miss. C7. C7 is a hit, but it was already hit. C6 is a miss. H1, H1, H1. Where is H1? H1 is a miss. I9 is a miss. E6. E6 is a miss. C8. C8 is a hit. C8 is a hit. Good job. All right. C8 is a hit. Who said C8? That would be Grapes Vines. Grapes Vines, you said C8. It was a hit. You're getting another point, and we're going to continue on. C1 is a miss. I8. I8 is a hit, but it was already a hit. C5 is a miss. F4. F4. F4 is a hit, but it was already a hit. All right. I'm actually going to go ahead and read the rest of them. D5. D5 is a miss. D4 is a miss. G7. G7 is a miss. D3 is a miss. F7. F7 is a miss. G8 is a hit, but it was already a hit. G3 is a miss. D5 is a miss. F6 is a miss. D2 is a miss. D1 is a miss. And E1 is a miss. I'm going to repeat the hint that I repeated earlier, and I'm going to add to it. A is useless. J is useless. 10 is useless. I'm going to add this to you guys so you know. 6 is useless. Actually, 1 is useless. 6, 1, 3, 6, and 10 are useless. There's some more useless columns, but I'm not going to give them all out. 1, 3, 6, and 10 are useless. A and J are useless. And when I say useless, that means if you use that letter or that number, you will guaranteed not get a hit. And it's up to you guys to remember the hints, because I'm not going to remember them all. All right. We got a few points given out that one. Good job. We're going to continue on. I'm going to catch up with everyone. Some good job. Great hit, Grapes. All right. Continuing on. We are going to get the wheel. We're also going to take a short break. Not quite yet, but we're going to take a break in about probably about 15 minutes. We're going to take a 5-minute break. I think every hour into the stream, we're going to do a 5-minute break. For now, we got about 15 minutes to keep playing, though. What do we have? We have Battleship again. However, I'm not doing 2 games in a row to switch it up, and it also make it easier for me in the to keep track of the answers in the chat. Sorry about that. We're going to play Outburst. I believe this one was Outburst, right? It was. Let me get a new... card. Keep it fresh. Yeah, we got to keep it fresh. And okay. That one is damaged and getting stuck. So we're going to go ahead and move on from that one. That one's too general. I'm trying not to be too general to make sure that you guys can get this. Oh, this looks like a fun one. Now, I'm going to explain Outburst while I set this up. So, up to 10 points can be handed out during Outburst. Grapes, you have to go. Have a great one. Guys, up to 10 points can be handed out during Outburst. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a category, and as per usual, 1 guess per comment. You can give as many guesses as you like in the time limit Up to 10 points will be given out, and that could be divided fairly or unfairly. The first person who gets correctly wins. The category is things kids want to be when they grow up. Go ahead and start giving me your guesses. Once you start seeing guesses, I'm going to put a timer on. Things kids want to be when they grow up. We are starting it. These are some great guesses. Things kids want to be when they grow up. Up to 10 points will be given out. Now remember, the first person to get it correct will be the one who gets the point. All right, and we are done. I'm going to type it in there. We're going to grab them. All right, now remember, I am accepting all answers above my name. I'm going to go ahead and read these all off, and the reason I'm going to read these off, just so you guys know, is in case when I go through the answers, I miss one, and you guys know you typed it and you heard it here. So the answers are doctor, lawyer, firefighter, mom or dad, nurse, movie star, singer, teacher, police officer, astronaut. I'm going to read it slow and I'm going to read it fast. Doctor, lawyer, firefighter, mom or dad, nurse, movie star, singer, teacher, police officer, astronaut. Now I'm going to go ahead and go through the answers, and we're going to see if anybody got any points. Was superhero on here? It isn't, but it should have been. Now, just so you guys know, there will be many correct answers that will fit in this category, but if it's not on this, you do not get it again. Courtney with cop. That is close enough to police officer. We are not being strict as long as you guys are close with your guess. And that is what we're going to do. Courtney, where are you on the board? Congratulations on your second point. Congratulations on your second point. All right. And I also, the nice thing is I get to keep track of who said what. So this is really nice. All right. Hannah with astronaut. It was on here. Hannah, good job with your point. Where are you on the board? There we go. Good job with your point. Fireman, I believe I saw that. Firefighter, fireman, close enough. Who said it? Courtney again with another good guess and another point. All right, what do we got? Cop. Ooh, cop was already said. Astronaut was already said. Firefighter was already said. Fireman was already said. Chef. I don't think chef was on here. It was not. Astronaut was already said. Doctor was number one up here. Good job, Javier. You got a point. You got a point. Now I'm actually going to move your point over because I learned earlier if I put it too close to the other one, then I can get confused. And I like to be fair. Continuing on with the guesses. Teacher. I thought I saw a teacher on here. Was it? It was on here. Who said it? Hannah with the teacher. Hannah with the teacher. There we go. Good job. Good job. Soldier. Was soldier on here? What do we have left? We have lawyer, mom or dad, nurse, movie star, singer. Soldier was not on here. Ah, nurse. I know I just said nurse. Good job with nurse. That was Hannah again. Hannah again. Oh my God, Hannah, you were just destroying this board. Courtney with cop. That was already said. Richard was scientist. Anything close to this? Lawyer, mom or dad, movie star, singer. I would no. Firefighter was already said. Barber was not on here. Clown was not on here. All right. Hey, Luke, welcome back. Luke, we have a bunch of new games, guys. I'm going to check out. I'm going to catch up with you guys and the players in the chat. Let's see. Courtney, you said cop, firefighter, and superhero first. I do believe I gave you the points for the ones you said first. Please let me know if I'm wrong. Superhero was not on there. Good job, guys. 6 out of the 10 points were claimed that round. I lagged a little, just letting me. Courtney, if I did not give you a point for one of these, I know with the lag it's a little interesting. Go ahead and let me know, and I will go ahead and just throw some points up there because I like to be fair. And it's a little tricky that we're playing online, but we will figure it out. Hey, Ash, welcome back. You haven't gotten on the board yet, but you will. Great guesses. You guys are awesome. Awesome, man. Did pretty good. Luke, welcome back. What game is it tonight? We got about 6 that we're cycling through. It's a mini game. It's a mix of mini games. Yep, that is. That is. Well played, everyone. Ash, you know you missed it, but paramedics, if it's on here, I'll give it to you. What do we have left? Lawyer, mom or dad, singer, teacher. They were already taken. Well played, everyone. All right, guys, I'm caught up. We're going to go ahead and continue. All right, we're going to get the wheel because we have plenty of players that keep playing the wheel. Now, if the wheel lands on Outburst again, we are not going to play it twice in a row, so it helps me keep track. Battleship. We got Battleship. All right, guys, we have Battleship. You guys know the rules, whether you do or don't. I explain them again anyway. So you have to give me guys, if you think I am missing giving you a point, just let me know in the chat, and I will. Uh-oh. Gotta make sure that the stream is still going. I see some issues over here on my end. Nope, just my computer. That's fine. As long as we're still going, we're still going. Don't start with the Battleship ones yet. All right, we're going to do Battleship. Actually, hold on. Before we start Battleship, is everything correct with the points? I see some discrepancies. I see some issues. Okay, guys, I'm having some technical difficulties right now. I'm sorry about that. Having some technical difficulties. Give me 1 second. Very sorry. It does go by my screen. My computer's struggling, but the stream is still going, so that's good. Yes, because of latency, depending on how far you guys are away. Ryan. Oh, Ryan, hi and bye. Thanks for stopping in, bud. I appreciate it. All right. I'm going to check. I'm going to check the points for... All right, guys, just so you know, I am checking because of internet latency and internet lag. It can be a little bit challenging. It can be a little bit challenging sometimes because if you guys send a message very similar to each other, it'll show on your screen that you sent it first when somebody else sent it first, and so my screen is the tiebreaker since I'm hosting. I'm gonna get all the messages around like when they're actually sent, and I can always take my phone and verify with you guys. I've done it a lot in the past, and the internet's not always the most fair with this. And so we are always going to go off of my screen for like the final tiebreaker. And on mine, I was scrolling down from the top of the answers to the bottom, and I read the very first one that got the point, and I put them on the board. Yes, Javier is correct. I have the most accurate chat. Yeah, I do try to keep it fair. I know sometimes it can feel unfair, and I am sorry about that. It would be a lot easier if we were in person, but we are not, so we're going to try to work around it the best that we can. All right, guys, we're going to continue on to the next game. We're going to continue on to the next game. Wow, we do have people from all over. Awesome, awesome. I was just in Canada last year. I hitchhiked there from Chicago. That was pretty fun. We're going to go ahead and... All right, we're going to go ahead and do a balloon. We're going to go ahead and do a balloon. Oh, wait a minute. I'm so sorry. We didn't even start Battleship. I'm so sorry. I forgot. Okay, guys, the rules for Battleship. How many points are left? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5. There are 5 points left for Battleship. So don't start yet. But remember, you have to pair a letter with a number. The letter must be between A and J. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. The numbers between 1 and 10. You are allowed 1 letter and 1 number per chat, but you're allowed to send as many chats as you want. All right, go ahead and begin. And the first time I see a message on here, I will start. All right, we are starting it. We are starting it. To repeat, a letter between A and J and a number between 1 and 10. There are 5 points left. All right, and I am stopping it. Perfect. All right, we are done. We are done. Sometimes I will go past when I said done. If not a lot of points were given out. Not a lot of points are given out. I will go past. All right, we're going to go to the top. We're going to go to the top, and we're going to just read them off, and we're going to see if anybody has any hits. B6 is a miss. B5 is a hit, but it was already hit. You like sushi? I like the sushi in Canada. I love sushi. I've not had sushi in Canada. B4 is a hit, but it was already hit. C2 is a miss. B3 is a hit, but it was already a hit. H4 is a miss. B2 is a hit, but it was already a hit. C4 is a miss. G4 is a miss. B1 is a hit, but it was already a hit. C5 is a miss. A1 is a miss. G9 is a miss. C8 is a hit, but it was already hit. A2 is a miss. B8 is a miss. D1 is a miss. D3 is a miss. A3 is a miss. D5 is a miss. C3 is a miss. A4 is a miss. D7 is a miss. A5 is a miss. C6 is a miss. D9 is a miss. A6 is a miss. B9 is a miss. D8 is a miss. A7 is a miss. E1 is a miss. D7 is a miss. H4 is a miss. E4, where's E? E4 is a miss. F8. F8 is a miss. C7 is a hit, but it was already hit. F5, F5. F5 is a hit. There we go, guys. We got a point. We got a point. Good job. F5 is a hit. Who said F5? That would be Javier. All right. You know what? Only 1 hit was done. I'm going to go ahead and read the rest. F8 is a miss. F6 is a miss. By the way, Javier sunk that boat when I forgot to say that he sunk that boat with his hit. G6 is a miss. E4 is a miss. G5 is a miss. I don't know. C6 is a miss. E3 is a miss. G3 is a miss. E2 is a hit. E2 is a hit. I'm glad I kept reading. E2 is a hit. Who said E2? That would be Richard. Good job, Richard. Good job. Good job, Richard. F3. 1, 2, 3. That is a miss. F3. I just read that. Okay, cool. Awesome. 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 All right, guys. Ash, not gonna lie, this is the only live I would stay on for hours. Hey, I appreciate that. I hope you're subscribed because I'm gonna be doing this as much as I can. I'm truly gonna be doing this as much as I can. If this is gonna be my full-time career, I will allow it to be because this is amazing. And it's all because of you guys playing with me. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. This is very fun. Luke, hello, only live streamer I watch. Thank you. Wow, we're not good at this. Thank you for the subscribe. I really appreciate this, guys. And by the way, when you get your first point on the scoreboard, you are automatically entered in the Hall of Fame. And once you enter the Hall of Fame, you do not leave. I'm telling you guys, one day there's going to be thousands of people on this Hall of Fame, and you guys are all going to be in the top 100, and that's awesome. Thanks for being the OGs. Ash, going to bed. When are you next live streaming? What is today? Wednesday. I'm live streaming tomorrow, Thursday. And Friday, I have to take Saturday off to set some more stuff up for the stream, and I will be back on Sunday. Nestor, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So, Ash, come back tomorrow, come back Friday, and Sunday I have a very special stream for you guys. A lot of fun things are going to be here Sunday. Appreciate the love, I appreciate the play, I appreciate the play. Guess who's back? It's Nestor, welcome back. Good to see you, bro. Good to be here, good to have you here. All right, guys, I normally take a break every hour, just about on the hour for 5 minutes. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 3 minutes. However, I'm going to make one balloon because Nestor just joined. I'm going to make one balloon, and then I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I'm going to take a 5-minute break after this next balloon. All right. I'm also going to probably reset the battle or actually add some more ships to the battle. I'm not going to reset. I'm just going to add more ships so that way we can have more points. What are we doing today, Nestor? Just so you know, I added a wheel. The wheel, there's 6 different mini games on the wheel. We spin it and we play. But I need to take a break. So I'm just going to do a balloon. We're going to do a quick little balloon. And then I'm going to take a 5-minute break. And then we're going to go back at it for another hour or 2 or however. All right, guys, let me decide what to make. Remember, the first person to get it right will get a point on the scoreboard. All right, guys, I'm going to draw the face on. What do we got? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it is done. What do we got? It is a B. It is a B. It is a B. Ah, Luke, you were so close. Henry, you're coming in third, but I think it was Javier who said B first. I'm just going to go ahead and double check. Yeah, guys, I'm going to be trying to add games in, new games in every single week. So, okay, awesome. Oh, Javier, I don't think I gave you guys your point. All right. Okay, guys. Javier did say it first. Nice job. All right, guys. I'm going to take a... You were trying to find... Bro, I was trying to find you, but I think you were not live streaming. Sometimes, and this is really weird, I'm sorry if you guys get a notification for it. I don't know what happens. Sometimes I'm live streaming an unlisted or private live stream to test out like the setup and stuff. And for some reason, some people are getting us a notification on that. That's going to kind of rarely happen. I'm not really sure. That's on YouTube's end. If there's a thumbnail, if you guys see a thumbnail for the live stream, I am about to start live streaming. If you see my picture, I'm probably not, I think. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out all the technical difficulties, so sorry about that. But I will be live streaming almost every single day, and eventually I'll be live streaming, hopefully, twice a day, about 8 to 12 hours apart, so that way people from all over the world can join. Now, I'm going to take a 5-minute break. You guys have fun in the chat. Go use the bathroom. Go get something to eat or whatever. We're going to do 5-minute. And if you guys are here Sunday, you're going to enjoy it. Before I start this 5-minute break, I am actually going to add some more ships to the battleship because it looks like everybody loves battleship. I'm going to do this to where you guys cannot see, and then I'm going to start the break. So, if I've given you guys a hint from earlier, you're going to have to erase it from your mind because we are adding points to the battleship. I'm adding 10 opportunities for points on the battleship. Unless I should reset the board. I don't think I'm going to reset the board. I'm actually going to add just 4 ships. So I'm going to add 13 opportunities for points on the battleship. Make sure I have enough pegs. Okay, those went everywhere. Awesome. All right, guys, 5-minute break is going to start now. I'll be back in 5 minutes, and I do have a stopwatch on me. Look at that. 5 minutes on the dot. Probably going to keep the breaks at 5 minutes. I had a trash can. Where'd I go my trash can? Oh. Alright, guys, I am back. 5 minutes on the dot. We're going to keep playing. I'm going to catch up with the players real quick, see what's going on in the chat. Also, I just want to let you guys know, and I'm going to shut up for a second while I read. This game is for you as much as it's for me. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. If you email me at mindfuldiscovery@yahoo.com, I want to hear what games you guys are liking, what games you don't, suggestions, comments, literally anything. Go ahead and email me, mindfuldiscovery@yahoo.com. I want to hear what you guys think, and I'm willing to improve any and all way. And I also don't always know what you guys do or don't like. I know we're early in the stream. This is developing, and since you guys are showing up so much, I really value you guys' opinions. So feel free to email me at any time. Richard, we've been friends. Javier and I have been friends for 17 years. I have not tried skiing either. We could play Would You Rather. All right, I will write, and I do write down all suggestions, and if it is playable on stream, we will play it. And, Would You Rather, actually, that's a good suggestion. There might not be points for that one, but it could be a fun one. If I can figure out how to do points, I will. If that's just a fun little thing that we do, that is also acceptable, because we are here for fun, so it doesn't always have to be points. That's actually really good. That was a good suggestion. Thank you. Luke, how do you assign point for Would You Rather? I don't know if we would be able to. However, it would still be fun, so we might just randomly throw in some fun ones, where maybe we just don't get a point for that round. And I think that's okay too. I think most of the games will earn points, but then I think it's good to throw in some just to expand the level of fun that we're having. Yeah, it's all about fun. Let's run. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. How many people we have? We got a bunch of you guys in here, so we're going to keep going with the wheel. I did add some fun stuff in case we did. Okay. I don't remember what I put in there. All right, guys, we're continuing with the game. My God, my game table is a mess. Spinning. Let's see what we have. Welcome back. Thank you. What do we got? Briefcase. Tell me what suit was on the card in the briefcase. The first person to tell me the suit of the card in the briefcase will get a point. You either have to go off of memory or you have to scroll back. Diamonds. Yes. Diamonds. It was the ace of diamonds. Rope. Spades. Oh, I guess you guys could have just guessed, and there's really only 4 suits. But yes. Okay. Richard, good job. Good job, Richard. Where? Richard, where? Wait a minute. Richard, I know you're on here. You're like the top one. I almost didn't see you for a second. Oh my God, Javier, you're only up by 3. You're only up by 3. All right, guys. The suitcase is a new addition. Well, a lot of these are new additions. We're only going to add a random... Where did I put them? Sometimes it'll be cards. Sometimes it'll be a random object. That is not what we're going to do. The briefcase, guys, it's just so you know, it's going to be a very, very random kind of thing. The briefcase will always slightly be changing, okay? I will always ask a question about the contents of the briefcase is actually a good way that I can say that, is I will always ask a question about the contents of the briefcase. Wow, I had it perfectly stand earlier. What's right there? Let me not touch it. Please play Charlie. Charlie, I do not know what Charlie is. I will write it down and I will look into it. I will look into it though. Give me 1 second. I love to write down suggestions. And we're going to go ahead and go right back to the wheel. Just so you guys know, if you ever come at the start of the stream, we're probably going to be starting with balloon art or something to just get the stream going. And once we have at least a few concurrent viewers, we will hit that wheel up because I love this wheel. What do we have? We have the briefcase. The briefcase is closing. That's the only one I'm willing to do twice in a row, by the way, is the briefcase. Battleship, your guys' favorite, one of your guys' favorite Battleship. I'm going to repeat the rules every single time to a game just because you never know when there's a new player. Do not start guessing yet. Give me a letter between the letters. When I say go, give me a letter and a number. The letter must be between A and J, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. The number must be between 1 and 10. It must be paired. A letter and a number. Go ahead and start. So for Battleship, plenty of points left. Pair a letter and a number. 1 letter and 1 number per comment. You may comment as many times within the time limit. Time limit's going to slightly change depending on how many comments we're getting and how many views we're getting. Or how many comments we're getting, yeah. Pair a letter with a number. Many points can be passed. Done. That was a good 30 seconds. All right. That is done. We're going to go ahead and read. And then we're going to put a final done right there just to make sure that we all right, let me read them all. Let me set it up to read. Got a marker. E5 is a miss. H7, H7, H7. H7 is a miss. H1 is a miss. A1 is a miss. A2 is a miss. A3 is a miss. C9. C9 is a hit, and it is a sunk. That ship is sunk. C9 is a hit. Who said C9? That would be Javier. Javier, you're over here. I forgot to take off the 5-minute break. A4 is a miss. A5 is a miss. A6 is a miss. H2 is a hit, but it was already hit. A7 is a miss. A8 is a miss. G9. G9 is a miss. B9 is a hit. B9 is a hit. Who said B9? Richard said B9. G1, where is G? G1 is a hit. G1 is a hit. Who said G1? Javier. All right. A9 is a miss. G4, and I'll be giving a hint about this, is a miss. G4 is a miss. I'll be giving another hint after this. A10 is a miss. E6 is a miss. G8 is a hit, but it was already hit. Only 2 points were given out. We'll go ahead and read the rest. Sometimes when I get to the done, I'll keep going. However, if a lot of points were given out, then I'll probably just go ahead and stop. But we're going to keep going. B2 is a hit, but it was already hit. J8. J8 is a miss. I5 is a miss. F4. F4 is a hit, but it was already hit. B4 is a hit, but it was already hit. B6 is a hit. Congratulations. B6 is a hit. Who said it? Luke. Good job, Luke. I think you're entering the scoreboard for the first time, but I know you're already on the Hall of Fame, though. Yeah, you're number 14 on the Hall of Fame. You were pretty early on. All right, Luke, let me go ahead and add you to the scoreboard. And let me go ahead and give you your point. Awesome. All right. Luke with a B. B4 was a hit, but it was already hit. Luke got the point on the B6. Right. D2 is a miss. F3 is a miss. All right. I'm going to read this next one just because I think it's funny. A244 is definitely a miss. All right. We're going to go ahead and go. 2 sinks. Let's go. You guys don't get any extra points for the sinks, but I do let you know, just in case you have any strategy. Luke, can you do only one number? Okay, so Luke, for the battleship, you can do a letter and a number, but you can just rapid fire them. My only request is you just put them in one message at a time. So don't type 20 guesses in one message. We're just trying to spread it out a little bit, so that way we keep it a little bit more fair and a little bit flowing, a little bit better. So in the 30-second time limit or whatever the time limit is, crank out as many guesses as you can. He's playing a strong game, Richard, but you're also playing a strong game. What do we got? Richard is at 5, 10, 15, 21. Javier is at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Richard, don't give up yet. You're only 4 behind. Game's non-nester. Oh, Hannah, are you saying, would it be a would you rather, but then it would be what I would rather, and the first person to guess it right gets a point? If so, then I could probably just do more than like 2, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, okay. That's actually good. I think we'll do both versions. I think I would like to hear, I want to know you guys a little bit more too. And so I think we'll do both. I really like the idea of doing both. Where did that pencil go? So we'll probably do some for fun, and then we'll probably do some where what do you think I would rather do? And I'll read off a bunch. Okay, I guess I'm going to use a marker. All right. All right, we're going to continue on with the wheel. The game table is a mess. Last word. Okay, guys, we're going to play last word. This one's a little weird, and I don't know if I quite like last word, but, it just doesn't work with a few people, but there's enough people in here to make this work. So, and everything's trial and error. All right, the subject is things that are flat. What's going to happen is I'm going to give you guys a subject and a letter for last word. And once I give you the letter, you guys can start guessing. What you're going to do is you're going to have about a random, actually this is going to be a very random amount of time. The subject is things that are flat. The letter is O. Go ahead and give me words that start with the letter O in this that belong to the subject, things that are flat. So the subject is things that are flat, but the letter O means your word must start with the letter O. You guys are going to keep guessing. What's going to happen is I'm going to randomly put done in the chat, and I'm going to close my eyes. Just keep going. It's okay. And what's going to happen is Once the chat starts flowing, I'm going to randomly hit done, and whoever's message is right above mine is going to get a point. It's called last word. So the subject is things that are flat. The letter is O. All right, we started. I'm going to close my eyes so make sure it's fair, and I'm going to randomly press done, and whoever has the last word before I said done goes. You can have as many guesses as you want. Done. What is O balls? All right, guys, give me a guess. Oh, I got to Google. Oh, you mean ovals? Ovals. Okay, I don't know how an oval would be flat. And so if it doesn't make sense, we're going to go to the next answer above it. That's an interesting... That's okay, Luke. We haven't... I'm really conflicted about ovals. I'm really conflicted about ovals. You know what? Is an oval flat? I mean, yeah, I would say... Yeah, okay, because you know what? If I draw an oval, I'm trying to put logic in this, right? An oval was an interesting guess. So if I draw an oval, it is a 2D thing, and it is flat. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give it to you, because it is flat when I draw it. And that was just a funny answer. And there's many right answers. You know, like open letter was right, too. Olive oil, I guess, would also be flat if you spill olive oil. This game is actually fun. We're keeping this one. That was goofy. And letter's going to be different. The subject's going to be different. All right. Nestor, good job. Good job, Nestor. Nestor, you're number 11 on the Hall of Fame. You're already entered, but I don't think that you were on the scoreboard tonight. So let me go ahead and add you, Nestor. You got your point. Good job. Yeah, oval makes sense to me. It was just funny in my brain, so you know, I just octagon. You know what, Javier? That's pretty much the same as oval. I would have just drawn an octagon. I would have gone through probably the same confusion. All right, guys, we're gonna get right to the wheel. We're gonna go right to the wheel. Thank you, Hannah, for the suggestion. I had written them both down, and if you guys remember, you can email me at mindfuldiscovery@yahoo.com. And you guys can send me anything you like, and I would love, love, love to hear what you guys do and don't like and what you guys would like to see. We have last word. We just did it, so we're going to go again. Battleship, battleship. All right, guys, we're going to name battleship. Do not start yet. Please pair a letter between A and J with a number between 1 and 10. You may give as many guesses as you would like, but you may only give one guess per comment, but you may comment as many times as you would like. We're going to go ahead and start as soon as you see... Yep, go ahead and start. As soon as I see a guess, that's when I start the timer. Sometimes it'll be 30 seconds, sometimes it'll be less, sometimes it'll be more. It really depends on the flow of the chat. That is a lot. I give you guys 30 seconds. Wow. We're going to go ahead and say done right there. That was a good 30 seconds. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and check. We are going to go ahead and count the answers and see what we got. We're going to go ahead and see what we got. A3 is a miss. C3 is a miss. C2 is a miss. S5. Nestor, the letters must be between A and J. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. The game is called Battleship, and I can always give an example if you would like. C4 is a miss. C4 is a miss. C1 is a miss. C5 is a miss. You can also look up what the board looks like online, but I can also show you if you'd like. C10 is a miss. C6 is a miss. V5, Nestor, A through J. G7 is a miss. C7 is a hit, but it was already hit. F4 is a hit, but it was already hit. D10 is a miss. C8 is a hit, but it was already hit. D3 is a miss. D9 is a miss. D3 is a miss. I'm going to give you guys a hint. There is no Ds. F5. I forgot to give a hint last time. My bad. F5. F5 is a hit, but it was already hit. F4 is a hit, but it was already hit. D2 is a miss. D8 is a miss. D4 is a miss. G5 is a miss. D7 is a miss. D3 is a miss. F3 is a miss. D7 is a miss. G6 is a miss. D6 is also a miss. D4 is a miss. H5 is a miss. D5 is a miss. F3 is a miss. H2 is a hit, but it was already hit. D6 is a miss. D2 is a miss. I'm going to keep reading because there's a lot of misses. H8. Oh, we got a hit. H8 is a hit. H8 is a hit. H8 is a hit. Oh my god, I have this battleship kind of showing. My god, I gotta be careful about that. H8 is a hit. Congratulations. Who got that point? It would be Hannah. Hannah, I know you're on the board. There you go. You're right there. Continuing on. D1 is a miss. D6 is a miss. D6 again is a miss. K. There is no K. H4 is a miss. D8 is a miss. D9 is a miss. D9, I said that, but it's still a miss. D6 is a miss. All right, guys, great. I'll do the last one. G4 is a miss. Luke, you keep getting warned for spamming? Are you subscribed, Luke? I'm not sure why that's interesting. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that. I'll have to look into that, and maybe I'll have to change the chat rate to every couple seconds because I don't want any of you guys to get in trouble. I'll have to look into that, and I might have to change how often you guys can chat to every couple seconds. Yeah, I thought you were, so that's interesting that it would give that. I'll look into it, and if I have to slightly adjust the chat to make sure we're okay, then we will do that. All right, guys, we're moving on to the wheel. We're moving back onto the wheel. Moving back onto the wheel. It's a good ride of battleship. What do we have? What do we have? Last word. We have last word. I'm going to give you a subject, and I'm going to give you a letter. We just did that letter. All right, guys. The subject that is foods that come in a can. And when I tell you the letter, you guys are going to start guessing. I'm going to randomly say down in the chat, and the last word above mine will get the point. Here we go. The subject is foods that come in a can. The letter is N. So give me words that start with an N are based around the subject, foods that come in a can. All right, you guys have started, so I am typing in done, and I'm closing my eyes, and I will randomly hit enter. This is supposed to be at random intervals, just so you guys know. I'm actually going to spin it when I hear it stop spinning. There we go. Nacho cheese. I guess nacho cheese. Wait. Nestor said, bro, just stop the game for 1 sec. Noodles, nectarines, nachos, nacho cheese. Nacho cheese. Nestor, you have a question. Javier, you get the point. Say la. La. Nestor, I'm not sure what you're having me say, and I'm trying to be careful that I don't get banned on YouTube and some things because AI. Nestor, I don't know what you're trying to get me to say. So for the safety and the health of the channel, and because YouTube and Google is a lot of AI integrated, I'm going to be very careful with what I say. So we're going to go ahead and continue on with the board. The spinner. I have no clue what you're saying, Nestor. All right, guys, we have briefcase. What was the rank of the card on the right? We have briefcase. What was the rank of the card on the right? The first person to tell me the rank of the card on the right will get a point. You do not need to tell me the suit. You just need to tell me the rank. It was a 7. Good job. It was We'll show you guys it was a 7. You saw me reaching in there earlier. It's because I had to pick up a 10. Actually, I might start asking a couple questions. All right, good guys. Good. Where's Javier? I have to move your point over so I don't get confused. Good job. And I got to replace the thing in the briefcase. Good job. It's a close one. Please say it for 1 sec, please. Nestor, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to decline that request because I don't know what it means. So I'm going to have to politely decline that request because I do not know what it means. We're going to continue on with the wheel, guys. We're going to continue on with the wheel. We're going to probably play a little bit more. Your chat is so slow, Javier said before the question was asked. Wow. Yeah, you know, latency can be a little bit different for certain people. And that's going to change a little bit as well as we go. Different, the internet is just kind of changes with the connection and stuff. I'm trying to make the game as fair as possible, so that's why I usually don't start the timer until I see somebody message. All right, we're going to play for about another 20 minutes, guys. At least. We have balloon. We haven't done a balloon in a while. We have not done a balloon in a while. You guys know the rules. The first person to guess what I'm making will get. Luke, I'm going to give you a point because not only did you have it right after him and the latency was bad for you, but you also named everything in there. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a point, Luke. I'd like to be fair. You guys are already going. All right, since you guys know everything I can make, almost, I think what I'm going to do is you guys cannot start, in the future, you guys cannot start guessing until the balloon is off the pump. I don't even think I grabbed my balloon, you guys started guessing, so that's okay. We're going to have to refine it as we go. We're going to have to just refine it as we go. Who's going to guess it? Who's going to get it right? Who's going to get it right? Section pop, that's okay, we're going to keep going. Who's going to be the first one to get it right? Back there a little bit. I don't know if I see the correct answer yet. Alright, gotta start drawing. This is probably one of the few ones where the faces make sense. Alright, guys. Alright, I see shark. We're going to go ahead and see who said it first. It's a lollipop. It's not a lollipop, a cow. No, but just so you guys know, I can actually make a very good cow sound. Alright, sorry, we're going to go ahead and see who said shark first. Gonna try data instead. Awesome. Hopefully it goes a little bit faster for you, bud. Tiger, sword, monkey, bee, bear. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Butterfly, camel, sword, giraffe, bear, snake, Motorbike, frog, bear, dog, dragonfly, flower, monkey, lion, butterfly. Guys, I forgot what I made. Oh, I made a shark. Cow, turkey, motorcycle. Shark. Javier Goatman got shark. It's a person. It is not a person. Lizard's a funny guess. Shark. There we go. Good job. Good job. All right, guys. We're going to do another one. We're going to do another one. We're going to do another one because this one is pretty fast. What is it? I like to go do some flash rounds sometimes, guys. That's awesome, Nestor. I'm actually trying to learn that as well. It is a dog. That's a pretty good skill to know, Nestor. I am also a computer programmer. Oh, on my screen it says Hannah has it first. So, Nestor, I'm not interested in anything like that. I am learning it all from the ground up. I have been in business myself for a very long time, and I learned a lot of skills. So, yes, Hannah, did I not give the point? Who did I give the point to? Wait, who did I give the point to? I thought, yeah, I was aware Hannah said it first, but I'm not sure. Did I accidentally give the point to Javier? Wait, did Luke say it first? On my screen, it says Hannah said dog, Javier said dig, Richard said fog, Luke said dog. There we go. All right, perfect. Luke, I can show you my screen, and it does say. So, I think you're having a lot of when people send a message around the same time, if you guys send it very close to each other, on your screen is to show that you sent it first, and on her screen is to show that she sent it first, because the images have to break down in packets and send through the internet and stuff, and that can take a little bit of time, and we have different latencies depending on your connection to me, and so that's why my screen is always going to be the final say, because I'm going to get them first because I'm hosting. So we're going to continue on. You gave it to Luke. I gave it to Luke? Who did I give it to? Guys, I don't know what's going on. Hannah, here is your point. Luke should just be at 2. Yeah, Luke is just at 2. And I remember the 2 that he got. So, Hannah, there is your point. We're going to go ahead and continue. Awesome. You're just here for fun. Nestor, that's not fair. Well, Nestor, we're just using my... It's not that it's not fair. It can just be confusing. And so what we're doing is... On your screen, Luke said it first. Guys, I can always bring up my phone. I'm just going to go ahead and, if Nestor's talking about hacking, though, I'm not showing my screen. So, you're just going to have to trust me on that one. And Hannah said it's a dog first, although you're not going to be able to hack based off of looking at my screen. Nestor, what kind of computer programming do you know? We're going to continue with the wheel. What do we have? We have Blurt. I do joy. Blurt. I also don't remember what I put in this briefcase. All right, guys, Blurt is 2 fun definitions of something. I'm going to give you guys 2 fun definitions, and you can start guessing right when I start saying the first one. Up to 2 points can be earned either by one person or 1 point by 2 people. The first definition is to take liquid into the mouth and swallow. The second fun definition is a heavy, long nail. Again, the first fun definition is to take liquid into the mouth and swallow. The second fun definition is a heavy, long nail. Drink is correct for the first one, so the second fun definition is a heavy, long nail. What do you call a heavy, long nail? Richard, you're going to get the point for drink because on my screen, you guys saw it first. Nope, Bolt is not right. A heavy long nail for the second one. We're going to keep going until somebody gets it. A heavy long nail. It is not a bolt. It is not a claw. A heavy long nail. Nestor, you should be careful with what you put on the internet. You should also... Spike! It is a spike! Good job, Luke! Be careful what you do in your life. Who said that? Luke did, right? Luke. Good job at the point. Oh, we had a balloon pop. I hope you gave it back to your cousin. All right, good job. And drink was given to... All right, guys, we're going to move on. So we're just going to go back to the game, all right? Well done, Luke. Well done, Richard. I believe you both got a point. We have Outburst. Outburst is a fun one. I'm going to go back to playing the game, all right, Nestor, so that way I can focus and make sure everybody's having a fun time. What is that? Doesn't make sense. Okay. This is a weird one. Where is the thing? And have a great night. We're actually going to be ending this after Outburst. All right, guys, name 10 things. Thank you for playing, Hannah. I hope to see you again. How to play Outburst. We have 10 things. We have 10 things. We have... I'm going to give you guys a category, and then there's going to be 10 answers on here, and whoever... Once you guys start giving answers, I'm going to start the timer, and then I'm going to end the timer, and whoever's the first person to say anything on the answer sheet will get a point. The category is things in an elevator. Things in an elevator. Name things in an elevator. 1 message per comment. Oh, you guys started. I'm putting the time on. Just keep going. Just keep guessing. Just keep throwing out the guess. I will let you know who said what first. All right. Time is done. All right, Nestor, how it's going to work. I'm going to see on mine who says it first. You should just keep throwing out guesses. Just keep throwing out guesses because you can earn up to 10 points. You can earn up to 10 points. And, guys, this is going to be the last round. I might do one more round after this. Let's see what we have. We have the telephone, lights, music, people, the alarm button, door open button, floor numbers, a fan, door close button. And they wrote floor numbers twice. So, people is on there. People is on there. Congratulations. You got a point. Buttons. I'm sure buttons was on here. Buttons is a weird one because it says button a lot. So I'll just put door open. I'll go to door open button. Who said button? Javier. Good job. Luke said buttons. There's buttons on here like 3 times. So I'm going to give it to you, Luke. There's the first 3 people who said buttons. I'll give it to floor and roof. No. Doors. Doors is not on here. Carpet, mirror, lights. Oh, there is lights. Luke said lights first. Good job. No carpet, no mirror said on here. Emergency exit. There's an alarm button. It's close enough. speaker. You know, there's music. We're going to give that to you, Luke. It's close enough. Phone. There's phone. Good job, Luke. Good job, Luke. You guys got a lot this one. Rail. No. Railing. Also no. Speaker. Already got it. You lost it on that one, Richard. That's okay. It's okay. All right, guys. We're going to do one more round, and then we're going to end the stream. We're going to do one more thing. We're going to end the stream. Guess what balloon it is. And then after this one, we are going to be done. And I'm going to have to go and pop the balloons. I have to learn a lot more balloons by the time we do the next. That was a lot of points, Luke. And how do you guys go? Got a lot of points that one. All right, guys, what is it? What is it? What is it? I made it so many times because of how easy it is, and I want to keep making it wrong. So, what is it? It is a snake. It is a snake. Luke, good job. It is a snake. Where are you, Luke? All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up there in just about a couple minutes. Just a couple minutes. I want to congratulate Javier for making it to the Hall of Champions. Good job, Javier. Make sure I spelled that right. Good job, good job. Man, Richard, you were pretty close. You were pretty close. Now, since Javier's already on there, next time you're on, you do that good, you'll probably get up there as well. And guys, thank you for playing, because this would not be a game without you, as well as welcome. Many new people just entered the Hall of Fame tonight, and that is amazing. Crushed. We had a couple other players like Theo, Brylan, Yoshi. Oh my God, we had a lot of people come back too. That's pretty good. That's awesome. Finn Brethel entered. Grapevines entered as well. Awesome. We had a lot of people. I will be updating the Hall of Fame when I get off of here. We're gonna have a lot of more games coming. A few more coming every week. Luke Christian, how does one get to the Hall of Champions? Every stream, whoever has the most points on the scoreboard will enter the Hall of Champions. Now, if somebody's on the Hall of Champions, they already have the most points, then they do not count, and then it'll go to the next person who has the most points. So you are only entered to the Hall of Fame once, and all you have to do is get a point on the scoreboard. To enter the Hall of Champions, which you're only entered once, you must get the most points in one streaming session. Now, if I stream multiple times throughout the day, at the second session, I will be stripping all of the points. However, so multiple people can enter the Hall of Champions per day if I stream multiple times. And if I stream the second time, it's still trial and error. I think I'm going to strip all the points, but everybody who got a point earlier will start with one if I stream twice in multiple days. So, all right, sounds good. Richard, I've had so much fun. Can't wait to play again soon. All right, man, I will be back on tomorrow. Guys, this was really, really fun. I had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna try next time. You know how to play. It's been a pleasure. Awesome. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. We've been doing this for a few days, and it's slowly getting better and better. All right, guys, this has been really fun. I'm going to go ahead and pop the balloons now. So this is a little bit of a warning to lower down your volume, because the balloons might become annoying, and I have to pop them anyway, so I'm just going to pop them on stream while you guys do whatever. You can leave, you can stay, you can say bye. This has been really fun, and I appreciate it. I do have to find mine. And I will be back on tomorrow, and I will be back on the day after tomorrow. I'll be off Sunday, and I'll be back on... I'm sorry, I'll be off Saturday, and I will be back on Sunday. realize how many balloons I make for this, but it is a lot of balloons. It was kind of less this time because we had a lot of extra. So we're going to pop the balloons. So many on the ground here. Alright, guys, that seems to have been all of the balloons. So, we are going to be... Next stream is tomorrow, and the day after, and Sunday. The really good one, though, is Sunday. I'm going to catch up on the stream, and then sound warning. Thank you, I appreciate that. Alright, Richard, have a great one. Luke, what time do I normally start streaming? I'm trying it out. I'm still experimenting. It seems later at night I have a lot of more people play. It's more fun with more people. So around like 9 or 10 Central Time is roughly when I start, between 9 and 10. But I'm also going to probably do it twice per day, so... So I'm going to probably be doing it like later at the night and then earlier in the day. I'm going to try streaming earlier in the day as well, just to gather more people for games and also give people a fair time who are in different time zones and who may be asleep at this hour. So it's gonna be a little bit of trial and error, but I really do like doing it around this time. Yes, we're going to do it tomorrow. We're going to do it Friday. I'm taking off Saturday, and we're going to do it again Sunday. And as many days as I can. You guys have a great night. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been really fun. Congratulations again, Javier, and everybody else who joined the Hall of Fame. And thank you guys for hanging out and playing. Have a good one, guys. Oh, Richard, check between 9 and 10 p.m. Central Time, 9 and 10 p.m. Central Time, somewhere around there. So like 9 p.m. Central Time, I think, is what I'm going to keep doing, or 10 p.m. Central Time. But I'm also going to be doing earlier in the day, and I haven't figured out the best slot that works for me for earlier in the day. So, and it's also subject to change a little bit while I figure out my schedule with this. All right, you guys have a great one.